Hi, I'm Sir,
And I'm Michael.
and we're going to introduce to you the chain rule. The chain rule is a rule in calculus that deals with finding the derivative of a composite function. It can be used in conjunction with the product and quotient rules. Basically, the chain rule states that the derivative of an entire composite function is equal to the derivative of the entire function times the inside part of the function.
Alright, thank you, Trey. Now I'm going to go through some examples on how to apply the chain rule. So say a problem states find the derivative of y equals 2 times parentheses x squared plus 2 and parentheses cubed. And so, using the chain rule in order to find the derivative of this function, you would first take the inside function, which we'll call g of x, which would equal x squared plus 2. You would take the derivative of g of x, which would be 2x, and then you multiply that by f, the derivative of f of g of x, which we can find by simply, so f of g of x equals 2 times parentheses x squared plus 2 and parentheses cubed. Therefore, the derivative of f of g of x would equal 6 times parentheses x squared plus 2 and parentheses squared. And so in order to find the derivative of the original function using the chain rule, we would simply multiply the derivative of f of g of x by the derivative of g of x in order to find the derivative of the original function. And so we can just do 6 times parentheses x squared plus 2 and parentheses squared times 2x. And our final answer would be 12x times parentheses x squared plus 2 and parentheses squared. And that is how you use the chain rule to find sort of a more basic problem. But here, Troy is going to go through a more complicated example using trigonometric functions.
Okay, now, in this problem, say we have to find the derivative of y equals tangent 2x plus 2. Now, in this problem, the inside part of the function will be called g of x, and g of x in this case is 2x plus 2. First, we want to find the derivative of g of x, which we know is 2. Then we want to find the derivative of the entire function, which we will call f of g of x. Now, we know the derivative of tangent is secant squared, so the derivative of tangent 2x plus 2 is secant squared 2x plus 2. Now, just like Michael did in the last problem, we will multiply these two functions together and we'll get our final answer. So, our final answer is going to be secant squared 2x plus 2 times 2, which will give us 2 secant squared 2x plus 2. And that is how you use the chain rule in a trigonometric function. I'm Trey.
And I'm Michael.
And we are signing off. Hope you know how to use the chain rule now.